fantastic. Olwen, you're first. You see this giant ogre has burst out of the wall and is towering over you.
I'm going to pick myself off of Arpolian, and basically use him as a meat shield and roll backwards behind this crane.
All right, that will be a tumble through. So
Yes.
lovely. You're able to escape. So Arpolian is hindered by Manacles and Ray of Frost.
She's gonna get out her gun and just take a Hail Mary shot at the martial artist.
Okay. At the martial artist. All right.
Yes.
Come on.
Well, it's a good thing. Well, that not necessarily a bad thing.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah, they're-
annoying.
Yeah, I know, but it's what I got right now.
All
Right,
right.
Isaiah. Freaking Isaiah is not loaded!
All right. Hit reload.
It actually work. Great. that
All
did.
right. All right. You did an action. You did an action for devise a stratagem, tumble through, and reload. So that's your
Yeah.
turn.
Alright, but she's aiming over at the martial artist at the moment.
All right. Raymond, it is your turn.
First, I'm gonna move over here.
All right. That's going to be a single action.
Yeah. And I was hoping to use the explosive leap on top of the roof.
Yes, you can.
Okay, so I need to roll
So,
anything or...
Just click the little explosive leap in your actions tab. Okay, you were able to. Okay, so you shoot up and you're able to leap up onto the roof. And if you click that little DC 17 unstable check. Oh, wow.
That's funny.
Wow. All right, so yes, you just put your gun below, and then you click a little button, and then you guys see Raymond basically rocket jump onto the roof.
Oh! It comes the Raven!
Screaming
All right,
eagles!
that was 1 action, 2 action, 3rd action.
I am gonna shout real loud. Foxtrot, I know you're around! Your prize is about to get away!
All right, well I'll say that's free. What's your 3rd action?
I am gonna aim at the big ol' ogre over there.
Okay. So aim at the ogre, fire.
Jeez, that's high.
Yep.
And a good thing, too.
That is a hit.
Okay, roll the damage then.
Yep, roll the damage. All right. All right. Well, that is it. That is a hit. So, boom. There we go.
Headshot.
Where's the
So
damage?
yeah, you are. So yes, very successful turn for Raymond. Flint, your turn.
Okay, time to use something I probably should have used during the chase, but I'm gonna use now. The alchemical crossbow.
All right.
All right, load it up. All right. Light bomb bow it is.
All right. Make sure you craft that. We use
Yes.
quick alchemy. All right.
Quick alchemy.
I did that for you.
Thank you so much.
Yep. So yes, you now have a blight bomb in. All right, and you have used an action to load it, and now fire your alchemical crossbow.
All right, let's see. Do I go big guy or one of the little guys? Well, this is gradual damage over time because it's actually flesh eating. So I think I'm gonna shoot it at the big guy. Go for it.
All right, shoot it at the. All right, so Flint, fire your alchemical crossbow.
Shooty! After all that, please.
Oh, that is a hit.
Yes!
All right, roll your damage.
Sorry.
All right.
Nice.
Your weapon.
All right, and that much extra poison damage.
Awesome.
Woo!
Get fleshed.
What?
No,
No, I don't want to. No.
Yeah, no.
It's a flesh eating mob.
All right,
Okay.
so it is Arpolian's turn. He is trying to crawl away.
Oh boy.
He's inchworming away.
Yes, he is literally inchworming away. Sybil, your turn.
Alrighty. So if he's inchworming away, I can't imagine he's going to be much of a threat. But this big ogre warrior looks like a bit of a threat. So let's see if I can slow him down a bit.
Hideous laughter. All right, the ogre warrior. Oh, I'm
Oh, that's a crit
critical
fail.
failure.
He's prone.
Well, that sucks to be you, doesn't
Ever
it?
seen an ogre laugh?
Well, after being shot twice, the ogre weirdly somehow finds it hilarious. Taste funny. And falls down prone.
Okay,
Wow.
don't worry
So
about it.
he's basically lost a turn, and the next set of turns he's going to be slowed and can't use reactions.
Yep.
Well, let me give a bit of guidance to 7, and that'll be it.
All right. All right, Abigail. She has. There's a flash of light, and she has pulled out a sword.
Ooh.
She is looking at this one right in front of her, at the martial artist in front of her, and she is going to see if she can do this. Woo!
Oh.
Ouch.
Holy
Oh.
cow!
Oh, dang.
He's doing critical failures today. Wow.
This guy's backup is not doing very well.
So, and she is moving up to it, and that is going to be her turn. So yes, you see this tiefling with a staff on the rooftop.
Of course.
All right.
Ow.
Oh, yikes. Oh, yikes.
So yes.
Take 2 damage each.
Who's that at?
Me and Adrian, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Me, Adrian,
and
and Abigail.
Abigail. Yep, so yeah, that's 3. Yep, that is 3 actions that she has cast, and that is her turn. It is now Adrian's.
Adrian chuckles. Cute. And he casts acid arrow at her.
Oh, all right.
dang.
Target her with the attack.
Oh no.
Oh, that is a hit.
16.
Roll the damage.
All right, here we go.
Oh shit!
Dang,
And-
bro.
Jeez. Okay, so that's so that's 13 acid, and then hang on. I think there's like a persistent.
Yeah, there is a persistent damage.
Additional 5.
Nice.
They did.
That tiefling's having a bad day. I'm back, by the way.
Yeah.
And with that, hang on, I just want to double check, make sure that that works with Arcane Cascade. Give me a second. And then and then cast Arcane Cascade.
All right. Arcane Cascade, and the damage type is
Damage type will be since that was an evocation, it's going to be force damage.
force. Boom. All right, fantastic. So that was 2 for that, 1 for that. All right, Adrian's looking very good.
Yeah.
Martial artist here. You see that this martial artist is like covered in patchy scales, and also appears to have a lizard tail.
Oh gosh.
Oh, Abigail's got good AC.
Yeah. So she was able to get kicked in the face by one, but then she was able to dodge. She was able to dodge another one, and the martial artist is moving out of her range. Abigail's a little frustrated because like, they're always so fast. This mage, he's looking around. He doesn't seem quite sure of himself.
Is he hesitating?
All right. Yeah, he does he's gonna do something exactly similar.
Another magic missile.
Age for hire. Ooh.
Okay.
All right.
Ow,
Oh,
wait,
whoops.
mage for hire takes damage.
Whoops. That
Whoopsie-doo.
shouldn't have happened. My bad.
He hit himself in confusion.
He was so
He
unsure.
hurt himself in his confusion.
All right.
Ow.
So yeah, you all take that. You all take that damage.
Oh boy.
All right. It is now Hoshimi's turn.
Okay, I'm gonna assume Hoshimi saw this guy hesitate.
Yeah.
She looks up at him. Well, she's really looking at all of them and says, "Is this really the best you can do with yourselves? This piss poor excuse of a man. This is who you choose to be paid by? Don't you have any pride in yourselves?"
15?
Yes!
That's good.
Ooh.
Nice.
So yeah, he's looking between you all. He's looking between them all. It's like there's a sorry, but there are better jobs to pay for college. And he inspire courage. You and all allies in the area.
Okie doke.
All right.
And I still have one more action, so old but gold.
Shields up.
All right. So yes, Hoshimi. After doing that, you start dancing, and these little like golden yellow wisps start flowing from your hands and legs as you're dancing, and they quickly flit over to your allies, and a couple of these wisps also create a shield around you. Now, I believe it is Seven's turn.
Go Seven.
Yay, 7.
All right. Phew. That's as far as I can move.
In one turn, in one action. And rage.
Rage is on.
Boom.
Let's try. Yeah, it's a 12.
What? Success.
Success by 0. Wait. You were targeting this tiefling adept.
Yeah.
All right. So yes, your eyes glow red, and you give her a spook. She is frightened one.
I am very hungry, and I have a taste for the fat man. Would you like to join him?
Ugh.
Creepy.
Okay.
7 days.
So
My
move,
toes
rage,
literally
intimidate.
just curled.
Yeah. So okay. So move, rage, intimidate. You have done things. Ogre Warrior. Ha 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 ha.
Oh, hi, Fenico. Nice to see your Halloween costume this year.
All right, Golden, it is your turn.
Alright, try and devise a stratagem again.
Alright.
6?
Alright.
Is that enough?
Why? Alright, guess I'm just gonna try and hit the martial artist, because we haven't touched her.
That's a hit.
All right.
Hey.
That is a hit. Roll your damage. Boom!
Great sound effect.
Wow, those were. Ah, of course those would be low rolls.
Yep, all the horrible dice. Okay. And then my last bit is a reload.
All right. It is now Raymond's turn.
Alright, since I shot last turn, I do think I need to reload this turn. I just need to figure
Yes,
out how
that
to
is
do
that is a reload.
I was gonna aim for the ogre, but they're kind of having the chuckle fit over there, so I'll go after the martial artist as well.
Yes!
Nice hit.
Now, that is a hit. Roll your damage. Boosh! Fantastic.
And
So yeah, this martial artist is trying to dodge, but can't dodge being shot.
Barry, there's your filthy casual.
Okay, so that was reload, shot. Are you gonna reload again?
Actually, I'm gonna look towards the Tiefling Adept and just trying to continue with the demoralizing. You wanna be next?
You can. I'm just going to say right now. I mean, you could do that for flavor, but there's going to be no mechanic because you can't stack that sort of thing.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping I could scare them off.
I mean, you could try.
Oh man.
Well, you didn't quite do that, but it didn't help, but it did not hurt either.
Yeah, okay.
All right, so that was reload, shot. That's your turn. Flint.
Okay, I got a great plan. Okay, so didn't work this time, but I got an even better idea for this time. Okay, so plan. I'm gonna another quick alchemy. We're gonna whip up another Looter's Lethargy, and the whole point is that the longer they hold on to treasure, they they get slower and they get weaker. I'm actually gonna put Slatter some Looter's Lethargy on his handcuffs.
Okay, but you're gonna have to move up to him to do that.
Yes, so I'll move right over here.
All right, moving that. Okay, quick alchemy, Looter's Lethargy, and slather that on his handcuffs. Okay, so that is a success by one.
Good.
Yes!
Inspire courage.
Boom. Inspire courage. So,
You're
just do-
welcome.
Okay, so contact.
Oh dang.
Yeah, he has.
Jackrabbits.
He
Wait,
is
did-
able to resist it a little bit. Arpolian, he is still crawling. He's still trying to crawl. He's still trying to crawl away from you.
Oh dang.
Yeah, it's just like you have no idea how this guy has this much energy. It is Sybil's turn. He is going to. Ooh. So he picks up a piece of he telekinetically picks up a piece of wood and hurls it at the ogre warrior, and it kind of embeds itself in the side of it. Ogre takes 11 damage. Ogre is now badly injured.
I can imagine.
Yeah, Abigail is very upset. So get over here! Success! Thank you, Inspire Courage.
Hooray!
Hey!
So yes, the target is flat-footed against the next melee attack.
Oh, 13.
Ooh.
Cow.
Yeah, so she's running up. She goes. She kind of moves to the other direction, but she kind of changes the sword's direction at the last second and slices this martial artist across the chest. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. This martial artist is bleeding, like severely, and she's going to attempt to trip it.
That's a critical success.
Critical success.
So the martial artist falls and breaks her nose.
Well, it depends on how much damage he takes.
And takes 4 bludgeoning damage. So what happens is, just kind of, she slashes her across the chest and then just kind of Sparta kicks her into the railing, and she kind of falls flat on her chest.
Aw, no broken nose. I sad.
Yeah.
All right.
Ooh.
Tiefling's up.
Yep. Tiefling Adept is up. And
just
she is
have
a
her
little
roll.
she is a little spookamagookum from 7. She is going to stand on the edge of the roof,
Oh my
target
God, the blood.
7. Yeah, a little bit of blood. And let's see how this goes.
Oh boy.
7, if you could click that save DC 20 fortitude.
Please be good, please be good.
Do you have another?
I do have another card.
Okay, hit it again.
Please, I have a plus 11 for crying out loud. Thank you.
Yes.
Okay, just a few
So
one.
you're only enfeebled 1 instead of enfeebled 2.
Yeah.
So that's only a -1. So yeah, she's trying to get, like, you see a fear in her eyes, like she's giving you like this "get away from me" sort of energy, and you're crumbling a little bit, but you're just like you're still giving her the stink eye.
Grr.
All right, and
5 points.
she is going to shoot a single magic missile at you.
Ow. Oh, ow.
Meh.
Oh, oof. The agony.
The pain is
Alright.
unbearable.
So yeah, she is targeting you.
Yep.
So,
And I have temporary hit damage of 5, so.
yeah, it's not doing much. Adrian, it's your turn.
Seeing how this Tiefling Adept just hit 7, he's gonna walk up 20 feet. It's about here.
All right. Stepping there.
He's gonna look to her and look at Arpolian. You had your chance. Then he's gonna Dimensional Assault behind her
Oh.
and then strike
yikes.
with the sword.
Strike with the sword.
Noise. Oh my.
Nice.
That is a hit. Make sure you target her for the dam. Yeah, that is a hit, but next time make sure you target.
I think I
Yeah,
did.
hit the damage.
No, you did it.
Okay, there we go. Okay, now I'll try.
All right.
Oh.
How do I want to do this?
He did.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. They did. Oh, you killed them.
Consider your paycheck canceled. And with a blast from the side of the sword, she feels basically her insides basically feel like when it's going through like an earthquake. And with the full swing, she falls off and hits Arpolian.
Awesome.
I love how bad you have it in for Arpolian.
All right. So the martial artist is on the ground, and is gonna have to take
An action.
take an action to stand back up. Is it gonna attempt to try and strike her, just to try and get out of the way? Just like, oh dear.
Wow.
Oh, that martial artist is not having
because
a
of
good
Abigail's bane.
They did.
day. Oof.
Oh man.
Oh, she having a bad day.
Oh dear. Yikes.
Wow.
Oh.
That's cute. Okay, now it's getting sad.
Oh,
So-
she's already dead.
The thing is trying to strike at her, and and Abigail's just like batting the thing away with her sword, just like nice try, but I've been training for this my entire life.
Oh, please.
And the martial artist, and she's now she's gonna try and climb away.
Run away!
Oh.
Finally.
So she is able to climb up to the. She is able to climb up to the roof. She realizes that she is not going to be able to overpower Abigail.
Ah,
Abigail's like, stop running!
Let her go, Abby.
All right, so Hoshimi, it is your turn.
So she's gonna come over here. And I've been wanting to use this spell for forever.
Ooh, what is this?
Was ist das?
Blistering invective. Who are you using this on?
I targeted the dude. It's the ogre.
Oh yes.
Oh. Oh.
Yikes. So the
Yikes.
failure is frightened and takes the full persistent fire damage.
Ooh.
Oh, I.
Oh. Oh, he on fire.
Okay,
fire.
okay. What Hoshimi does is she steps from behind where that cart and the crane are. She's like, how pathetic. And yet I'm entertained at the same time. This is the best you've got. This is the best that little round man can offer us as a challenge. How sad. It's so funny even you're laughing.
Oh my gosh. All right, so that was your move, and then you cast that spell.
Mhm.
Fantastic. Hoshimi, it is the end of your turn. It is now Seven's turn. What are you gonna do?
With the ogre on fire, the other character is right away. Seven sets her eyes on the fat man.
Just keep him pinned.
Yep.
Get him.
All right, All right, target him and grapple.
Oh, you were already reading my mind. Thank you for
Yeah.
that.
Wow.
Whoa.
Even with being enfeebled.
This man is sad.
This man is. Oh my gosh. So wow, I'm just looking at all these modifiers. So with your skill potency, very enfeebled. Oh man. Yikes. That was close. So this person is grabbed. All right. So, is that all you're gonna do, or are you
I
gonna
could do one more thing, and that's to get him to call it off.
All right.
Probably intimidation.
Demoralize.
Oh, demoralize.
You will call them off, or I might chew off your little head. Fat man.
I do what she's saying, Miney.
Good try. Good try.
No, but he's still trying to. He's pinned on you, and he's trying to move away, but he's not scared of you, and which is a little surprising.
That is surprising.
Yes,
Olga on
but there is a
fire.
reason he's not scared of you. It is now the Ogre Warrior's turn. They are no longer prone because they are standing up. And this flaming thing
Uh-oh.
attacking the nearest one.
Oh boy. I'm gonna die.
No, you're not.
Oh.
Ah!
It's like move it. He's got move it. It's just like this giant hook swinging at you, and this is one of the days where you're glad you're short. You are glad you are small.
I imagine he ducks down and it's just like the very tips of his hair get cut off.
Yes, yeah. Yes, a few of your hairs get shaved off.
He cut the fuses on my bomb pair.
Yeah. So yeah, that is that thing's turn.
All right.
Oh, what
It
you
is
gonna
now
do?
Olwen's turn. What are you gonna do?
Martial artist is
Gone.
not an issue anymore.
Is trying to flee.
Ogre, on the other hand, is targeting my buddy. So,
Yep.
a stratagem?
Hey,
There we
look who
go.
got the stratagem as a
Hey,
decent
17.
roll.
Nice.
Finally. I'm gonna take my device stratagem, though.
Okay.
Because that way it'll be 27 or
And the
28.
Then that would be a critical hit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Roll critical damage. Boom!
Yeet.
Whoa!
God!
He's got to be.
And this is why we're afraid of snipers, okay?
She sees the bleeding martial artist trying to hobble away from Princess. Here's Hook go over Flint's head, and suddenly you hear that weep whoop from Kill Bill in her head. She moves her gun over just towards the ogre, who chose wrong. Dang. And not through the head, through the chest.
So through the chest.
Shut through the heart!
Yes.
Nabbit.
Flint, you don't see Olwen do this on account of this big ogre being in front, but you do see a splash erupt from the ogre's chest, and you are suddenly covered in ogre blood.
Ew.
I have officially bathed in the blood of my enemies.
Oh,
That's terrible.
Nah.
Unfortunately, I think that was. You know what? Actually, that wasn't all of my. That wasn't all my actions. I still have a movement, right? I mean, I still have one action left.
Yeah,
right?
you still have a movement.
He's going to move over to Arpolian, aim down at him, and say, "I told you to stay still."
All right.
You can't demoralize because that's another action.
Yeah. So, but
She's
yeah,
just
that is encounter over.
All right.
Yeah, I think that martial artist is just like, I don't get paid enough for this.
Yeah.
So, do I have permission to? Oh, sorry.
From it, a martial artist as they're leaving, it's just like, "You didn't say we'd be fighting royalty!" And she runs away. You actually see Abigail frown at that.
Ooh.
She just kind of leaps over and kind of walks towards the rest of you.
All right. Adrian slides off the off the roof and walks over.
Seven is still pinning his fat face to the ground.
Just shoves
Sorry.
shoves the dead body over.
Yeah, you notice that she isn't dead. She is just she is groaning.
Oh wow.
Oh.
Yeah.
What was I going to say? Permission to one line, please.
No,
Sure.
no.
You thought you had the upper hand against us. Fat chance.
Well, there goes. So, Adrian looks down. Hello, Heine. Long time no see.
I just suddenly flashed back to kids next door.
That's exactly why I called him Heinrich.
He looks up at you, Adrian. Just kind of spits at you.
Wow, I think that's the first hit you actually did on me yourself.
No, Hoshimi bends down and grabs him by the chin hair to make him look at her. That's not very nice. I suggest you be polite, because right now we're the ones holding your worthless life in our hands.
That was something, by the way.
Was it really?
So Heinrich, I think it's best you start talking. Otherwise, he looks over to the flaming cinder that is the the ogre.
Oh, damn it!
Yeah.
That might be your future.
Lawyer.
Oh, that's my cue to leave. Do what you want. I'm not looking.
He
Oh.
Oh, shit.
Wow.
Dang.
That's rather spiteful of her.
So, Heinrich, we need to have a little chat about several things. So, let's start from the beginning. Do you happen to know a teenage girl by the name of Raquel Kasher?
Lawyer.
He does this.
Okay, Hoshimi leans down. Wait,
Oh.
Oh, dang.
Using that to intimidate.
Yeah, the fingers spark. So yeah, lightning sparks between your hands.
Ooh. Okay, Hoshimi's gonna lean down and whisper to him, and I sent you what I said, what she said.
And he starts speaking in. He starts speaking in another language, which does not appear to be on the character sheet. But it's a Oshimi might recognize it as Kelket, but fancy.
Fancy Kelket.
Or Calcat.
It basically says, no. Basically saying, I don't understand that word. I'm gonna ask again. Raquel Kasher, do you know her?
Lawyer.
Seven lifts his head up and slams it hard into the ground.
Ooh.
Break a tooth. Break a tooth.
And I
All right.
lift it up again with the threat to do another, and I'm gonna put a lot more force behind it.
Actually, can I interrupt her about her attempt to second slam?
Yeah.
7, a moment.
Okay. And she just holds him there.
She grabs his chin pubes again. Look over on that roof. And tell me which one is the worst option.
Ray just cheerily waves a little, sitting on the roof, waving his legs over the edge, and then he points at the fox masked man like, "You don't want to know what I can do, really? You don't."
Third time.
Either I get a lawyer.
Or you get killed, 'cause we won't be able to stop him.
And trust me.
What was I gonna say? Flint looks him dead in the eyes, and he points towards the puddle of blood from one of his fallen comrades.
Either you spill, or we will.
Oh, that's good. I
That's
like that.
good.
Roll intimidation. Yeah, probably.
Right.
Why? No. No.
No!
You know what? I'll use my last card on that one.
All right.
I'm
Since,
excited
yeah,
too.
since-
There's no way I'm
Aw,
accepting
man.
that.
What even
right.
is going on?
Oh,
I use my
both
last
you-
card, Pooh.
Okay, you're all using your last cards.
Yeah,
It's not my last card, but
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh.
well, the last one is technically just a throwaway card. It wouldn't have worked.
Is these two?
Hell!
Wow.
Man. That's
He is not. You're frustrated because he is just clamping it. He is clamped shut. He just keeps saying
Okay.
lawyer.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
Wait.
she lets go and steps back.
Oh, actually, I know what I want to do because, given that what I know what he was doing, just gonna see if he has any more magic runes on him.
That has music notes.
Oh, when as Adrian does that, Owen calls over. Did you check his shoulder?
Oh, certainly. Moves his collar over on his left shoulder, see if he has Hollyhock's mark.
Hey, while you're ruffling through his clothes, can you also check if he has any notes or research on him?
Adrian, you're ruffling through, and also with your little detect magic, is you do see that he doesn't have the, and he doesn't have any magic auras on him. It appears that he used as much magic to try and just stall you. All the magic he could to try and stall you. But you do rifle through, and you see that he does have the symbol on his shoulder of Hollyhock. You also see that in his one of his pouches there is a book, and you recognize the symbol on the cover.
Ooh, okay. What's the symbol?
All right. The symbol.
Come on, be one of the ones that are on the parchment. One of the ones that are on the parchment.
It was where is it? It's the symbol at the top.
Top middle.
Top middle, yes.
That's a demon lord.
That's the one.
It's the one me and Sybil are afraid of.
Yeah.
Wow.
You see the little assassin-looking guy on the top with the fox mask. He immediately jumps down and walks towards you.
Hold a moment.
He ignores you.
Too late.
I'll be taking that.
Seven grips Arpolian and tucks him underneath her, cause mine.
Sir, but before you take him away and do whatever I need to do with him.
Adrian. She shakes her head at him.
Hand over
Trust
the
me,
book.
you don't want to get on his bad side.
Oh,
And
he
the-
said,
Gives a
"Hey."
bit of a look.
Hand over the book.
He just wants the book.
Fine. Adrian hands over the book.
Thank you for your assistance. Now, you can interrogate him all you want, but let me know when you're done. This is something nice I'm doing for you as payment. Your payment is that I don't kill him immediately because you clearly need more information from him. So,
Very well.
you have one evening with him. After that, he is mine.
Understood.
Also, as Foxtrot passes by Raymond just looks towards him and quietly says, "If you ever need to get out of there, you know where to find me."
Yeah. He looks at the he looks at you and he looks at the book. It
Owen,
is too late.
sorry.
It's never too late. Just think about it, okay? No pressure, no rush.
I cannot promise that.
There's a bit of a nod.
He passes by Raymond, and Raymond, you do see that Foxtrot there is a little bit of hesitation in his voice, like you feel like he wants to believe you.
Yeah, Ray just waits until he's gone, then he sighs a little, and then he walks to the rest of the group.
So Seven lifts up Arpolian like around his throat. It's like, oh goody, so he gonna be punished by that guy no matter what. Might as well talk.
You're on the clock, Arpolian. You and
I
your-
am going to PM you once again, Josh.
Yeah, I
Alright.
PM'd you too.
Okay, so yeah.
Lynn is going to take off her badge. And resume her walk back over. Just in case. It's needed. But this time she's going to get on top of the barrels, stare down at him with her arms crossed. Just in case she can interject.
Before anyone else says anything, Hoshimi steps over. Do you mind if I speak with him personally, privately, for a little while? You know how good I am at getting information.
Oh, does that mean I have to drop him?
Well, I could use someone to carry him.
Yee! Okay.
If this doesn't work, I do have a plan B.
Just- Give me an hour.
Adrian takes out his notebook. Trust me, you're gonna need someone to take notes.
Fine. But
I'm-
only the two of you.
Okay.
Right, and then Adrian takes a step back.
Okay, yeah, I guess Seven's
Onto the
following
roof.
Hoshi and dragging him.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is there anyone or anything inside any of these like doors?
You do see a couple people in these houses, kind of observing everything that's going on, like all the commotion.
Let's find someplace a little more intimate to speak.
Abigail looks at all of you. Well, I mean, there is the precinct.
That'll work.
All right, so you're gonna take him to the precinct, so you can have like some more private interrogations if you need them.
Yeah, and I'm going with them too because I have a plan B. I'm not going to be in the room with them. I'm just going to stay on standby in case it doesn't work.
All right.
You know,
Okay. Practical side of me says maybe we shouldn't, because if we do take him to the precinct, we will actually have to listen to that only word that he likes to say.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking outside of character. Why would we want to take him there again?
Right.
Wait, good use my shop.
That's
All
better.
right.
Okay,
All
that's
right.
better.
Like
that
Again,
works.
taken to the shop. It's a one moment. Abigail looks over to this tiefling who's just kind of unconscious on the ground. A moment.
Oh, sorry.
And seeing that, Raymond is gonna jump right over here instantly. Just.
Wait, what?
Cast lay on hands.
She
Oh.
cast lay on hands.
Who's she going to yell?
she is a multi-classer here.
She picks up the tiefling and she's carrying her. All right, we
I
can
don't
go
think
now.
the ogre's. I don't think the ogre's getting up.
The ogre is definitely not getting up.
So where'd you bury the body? Bury.
What body? It'll be like charred flesh.
All right, so heading to the Rackets and Bangs.
I still love that shop name.
Yes.
Just imagine Seven dragging this fat guy by his collar. Like, she's just so happy. I caught a bad guy. I caught a bad guy.
And yeah, I already told you what Hoshimi's doing first, Josh.
Oh yeah.
Alrighty.
Making sure I've got everybody. Do I? Okay, so we got you.
Good news for Hoshi. Raymond's shop has tools.
Oh, no!
What is wrong with you people?
Chaotic, neutral, who writes grim dark fantasy. What do you think is wrong with me?
There's a long list. I don't think
was
alphabetical
rhetorical.
or chronological makes a difference.
It was a rhetorical point, Smart Alec.
Look, there's a reason why people keep yelling at me, stop chopping off limbs. Okay?
All right, so.
Sorry.
All right, so Hoshimi is taking Fat Matt into the back.
Yes.
Adrian
Alright.
should be back there too, because wasn't he gonna take notes?
Yes.
Oh, and before Hoshi goes in, I'm not going anywhere there, but I'm saying, if you can't get a word out of him, I want you to call me in. I have a plan B.
Got it.
All right.
I'm just
Alright.
holding him down.
Owen, stay out here, my dear. We want you to have plausible deniability.
Friend me.
Lynn's gonna start doing a little work while they talk.
And Adrian's just gonna sit. No, don't target yourself. Right over here.
Okay, gonna PM you right quick.
All right.
I'm just gonna sit on my prey, my catch, my trophy, mine.
Abigail's gonna look towards Owen. Hey, you got another spare? You got some extra cuffs?
Yeah. She takes them out of her pocket and tosses them to her. Always carry 2 sets.
Oh, Josh, quick question. Regarding since I have the Aeon Stone for healing, does that heal me up to full on the walk over?
Sorry.
1 HP every minute. Yeah, actually.
Oh, sweet.
Before you do a thing, there's something she's gonna say to Orpolian.
All right, go for it.
So, there's something you should know. I have a personal policy. I don't quite like getting my hands bloody if I don't have to. I'm able to fight. I'm able to defend myself and others. But blood's not exactly my favorite smell or my favorite color. So it's not me you have to worry about. And then she steps back.
Right.
I am
And-
still holding him down.
You see this a fellow with white kind of white hair similar to Hoshimi's and yellow
Hard
eyes
to tell.
similar to Hoshimi's.
Out of character, it kind of looks like Ivan if you were a kitsune.
It's cute.
Seven, I suggest you back off.
Blinkity blink blink.
Adrian waves her over to come over here.
So,
Okay, Seven's moving, but she's looking at the new person who was originally a fox a moment ago.
yeah, he pulls out a dagger, cuts off part of his clothes, and then he flips around the dagger, and he starts carving things into his chest.
Ugh.
He starts carving a little symbol into it, and then the symbol disappears. And Arpolian is wincing with every carving, and then he's looking at the fact that the thing is gone, and he is looking up at this person in like, what the hell was that?
This is your last chance to say something before I just let him have his fun. See, he's a little bit irritated with you. And he's not nice when he's irritated.
He is looking at just, why aren't you taking me to the precinct?
You don't seem to understand the situation you're in, my dear. I'm the exact opposite of the precinct. You would be much better off. You would have been much better off if you had surrendered to the officer while we were chasing you. But, well, she can't see you right now. And who knows? Maybe she can't hear very well. It's a little difficult to get sounds through such heavy curtains. So, your decision, please.
All right, I'll only tell you a little bit, but then I want a lawyer.
That's not negotiable, sweetheart.
Oh, would you prefer me to tell you nothing and then just die and you get nothing?
I gave you your chance. Have fun. 7, look away.
So, he just grabs Arpolian by the collar, and you aren't sure why this skinny little guy is so strong, and he doesn't even care. He's just like, yeah, it's like you hear Arpolian's head just kind of like bonking every time it's walking up the stairs. It's there's a terse few seconds, and then you hear the screaming. And yes, even everyone in the other side of the shop can hear the screamings from the upstairs.
Huh. Maybe I won't need this after all.
Abigail's looking up. It's like, I don't know. I think torture's a little excessive.
Meanwhile, Ray is completely unbothered, just going
just
through his legs.
Am I the only one that's thinking this is going a little too far?
I had a more peaceful option, but hey, she had hold of him first.
I think so too, but they told me not to. They don't need me.
I feel like we could have done something.
I'd be happy to go in there, but I've made it clear that they don't need me.
I think it's more that they don't. It's not that they don't need you. It's more that they're trying not to get you in trouble. But even then, I'm still not happy about this.
I'm on sabbatical and I haven't done anything.
Oh, if the only thing they can manage to squeeze out of him is blood instead of words, I do have something we can use, and it's way less dangerous than that.
He wishes that it was blood that was being squeezed out of him.
Yeah.
You know what
Alright.
Shylan did to
Yeah.
what's his name?
Yeah.
That was nice.
Oh boy.
So yeah, it's Yuto brings it down, and you see that Arpolian is white, but you don't see a lot of wounds on him.
Ugh.
But you do see that Yuto's dagger is bloodied, and he's currently licking it. It's Arpolian is looking at. It's just go ahead, and if you're gonna kill me, that'll be a better fate.
Why?
Think I'm so nice.
I'm not still. It's more. Yeah, you see that he's struck. He appears like he's carefully constructing his sentence. If I tell you things, it will make things worse for you and me.
Aw, you're trying to protect us? You're so considerate.
I'm just curious if this is in regard to points to his shoulder mark.
I neither confirm nor deny.
Writes down. Definitely. Writes down. Definitely involves Hollyhock.
Like it's not even a mystery.
I cannot tell you these things. The things I have seen, the things I know. I can't, and I shouldn't.
If you can't tell. And she grabs his beard again. How about you show? I know a few little tricks.
Oh, I can't write anything down. That's still going to count.
She smacks her head against his forcefully, and she doesn't pull it back. Show me what you're thinking, Arpolian.
I can't.
Ooh.
You see that unfortunately he is not willing. He's like, I can't. It will still count. And he's looking absolutely you see now he's looking more afraid now than ever. I can't. That will still count. I can't.
Does the grilled slang have anything to do with this?
I can't say. Please don't make me say. I can't say. Don't make me, please.
All right. Then what can you say that doesn't involve? Does involve my mark, the Groot slang, or Raquel Carcher?
You almost said Rebecca.
I know.
Well, that'll depend. First, what the hell happened to you, Adrian?
What happened to me is that you stabbed me in the back.
No, I mean, what happened? You vanished!
I was gone. Quite a while. In fact, I actually met a couple of these people where I vanished. For me, it was an hour. For everyone else, it was about 6 months.
How did you find me?
You've seen some ways that we have of hurting others. You think that we need to explain to you how we find them?
And besides, you don't clean up after yourself very well.
Well, sorry, the rest of us can't be as perfect as you, Adrian.
I'm sorry, was I the one that called tails on a double-sided coin that landed on heads?
Really?
But that was...
I shouldn't be surprised. We're all so below you, the great Adrian Tanler. Come on, you think anyone would ever be that stupid? I was drunk! And I was fired for an accident! Accident! How the hell is that fair, Tanlael? You can bleed the school for money with your stupid expeditions, and you're the Chancellor's pet. While the rest of us have to claw and do unsavory things to get up on top. You were born into your privilege.
You don't think I have to work, Heinrich? I barely can afford a one-bedroom apartment. Hell, my expeditions, thanks to you, I'm honestly, I was back at square one half the time.
Bull crap. Everybody likes you, and you have a royal family to kiss your boo-boos whenever you fail.
Not all the time. Why were you in Urzaban? Why were you in the temple? Or is that crossing the line?
I was looking for something. I was trying to get something off of you that maybe could have helped me figure out a mystery, but you vanished.
In regards to what?
How were you able to find all of... It's like you had... How do you have... You... It always seemed like you had this premonitional knowledge of everything in Urzaban. How did you do it?
Adrian's debating on whether he should talk about the auras. Honestly, I just took a lot of notes. I studied. I made copies of notes. I backtracked. I did what I could to, be the best I could because I care about my kids. I care about my students.
You should see this man's notebook sometime.
He has. Well, not. He pulls out the one that's not this one, but he knows of the notebook, the notes I take. I just, honestly, sheer dumb luck.
There are things that I know that I can tell you. But we might have to compare notes.
Finally came down to this. Alright. What do you know?
It's been hard for me to get resources, but you could say that I have a gift for seeing underneath the underneath. Except when I'm drunk, which is a lot. It's how I've been able to keep up with you.
I see. And for myself, well, some gifts from my father have helped me out. That's how I was able to connect the dots and somehow find you. I had a feeling that you would have been here in Directian, or somewhere on the line.
All right.
Before I give more information, have you heard the news about Akalon?
Yes.
And you're afraid you're going to step over and trust me, I'm gonna make sure you don't step over the line until this evening's over. So here's what I know. Where I disappeared to, it was dark. It felt like Cord, but everything just felt off. And when we were all there, something of my father's helped me and everybody get out. He takes out both of the symbols Both parchments, both symbol parchments. He takes out the ones with all the the evil deities on it, including minus Kitsune Kenshi. This is how he got out. And he takes the ripped one.
Yeah.
And this
Arpolian looks at them. You've made a lot of notes here. Aha.
You recognize any of these symbols?
Yes. You know that book I stole?
Yeah, the one with the
Demon symbol.
Yeah.
Right.
What is it?
I'm not going to say the name because it is dangerous.
Oh. Okay. So.
However, I can write it down if you uncuff me.
At that, Seven goes behind him.
Hoshimi looks at Yuto. Keep your hands on him at all times.
Yuto just gently places a hand on his left shoulder, pulls out the dagger, and puts it to the right side of his throat with his right hand. And then he's just kind of thumbing the pommel.
Ask Olin for the key.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, I basically just have a talent on his other shoulder to hold him in place.
As she's walking away.
Yeah.
So I guess that makes the second symbol that I can't say out loud.
Owen. Key, please.
She grabs out 2 keys. Looks over at the tiefling. Tiefling is wearing one that has a small blue little piece of paint, a little dot of paint on it. So she hands Hoshimi the key that has the red dot of paint because there's a little red dot of paint on those manacles.
Thank you.
Right.
For the record, I think I'll refer to him in company as Wyvern Lord, because kind of looks like a wyvern, doesn't it?
Does look a little bit. Yes, it does, but
Go ahead.
a little off here.
You better be a good boy, Arpolian.
Oh.
She undoes one cuff.
So yes, she undoes one cuff. Right.
All right, go ahead.
Well, this is a little rough, but
Oh, Seven, avert your eyes so that way you don't see it. We don't want you trying to sound it out.
But what if he tries to escape?
Just keep your talent on him, but don't
if this
look.
secures my
Okay.
honestly, if this secures my death by your hands, that will be preferable.
Sure. All right. And this is just gonna be me out of character pronouncing it, not
Yeah.
not in character.
So he writes it down. I only know this because of the cult that I stole this from.
Stole book
Oh,
from cult.
I know that name. Oh no.
Gotcha. All right. Okay. Out of character. Lamashtu. That's how I pronounce it.
Yeah, a Lamashtu.
Lamashtu. Okay.
Llama
And-
stew.
Yeah.
Okay, and Wyvern Lord will be its new name. All right.
This and that cult are apparently rivals because they both try to gun for essentially the same thing.
Hmm.
Do you have any other notes that I could possibly help with?
Let me have a look. Well, while looking for you, inside the temple, inside the Dark City, there was what looked like a ball of heat. Turns out to be some sort of magical aura. Managed to track down 2 others. I'm not sure if you were able to find one of them in Bazaar's temple.
Orbs?
It just makes like a giant circle. It kind of looks like, kind of like, and sort of like radiation of like heat, like a heat source, something like this.
He shakes his head. I don't know what you're talking about.
Then you didn't go as far in as I did. Sorry, can't help you there. Question: are you familiar with an Ottendorf cipher?
Well, yes, that's a very trivial puzzle. Well, if you know what you're looking for, why do you ask?
One of the places outside of a Galgari outpost had these particular numbers, and then he shows the number sequence.
Well, need to find the right book for this, and
So book, not a short piece.
book, documents, something. Is there anything that has that many lines?
Nothing.
Hey, Adrian, out of curiosity, those notes that you made on Urzabank, can I see them?
Un momento. And I actually got to bring this up for myself so that way I can get it. Come on, where are we? No, that's not me. Come on.
All right, so he's putting through the notes and it's like, aha. Of course.
What?
Of course, destiny seems to be wrapping around you, Adrian, again, because look at how many lines there are in your notes. How many sections there are in your notes? 24.
Adrian, automatically you hear the Price is Right. Price like it's like, son of a. All of a sudden, he's like swearing off in like every single language he knows, including Elros.
Yeah, so Adrian, you remember your sister's prophecy. There is a clue right under your nose, and you cannot see it.
Seven, how does my face look?
It looks like you've been... you look confused and shocked and surprised all at once?
You also look like your face has been boiled.
Seven grips her talon and digs into his shoulder. You don't make fun of Teacher Adrian!
It's Seven. It's fine. It's fine. That's what he meant. But, yeah, guess I'll have something to do tonight then.